Okay, we're going to keep the party going on. We're here at Zimby's in Harrisburg, PA. I got my man Joe here from Capital Vending. All right, here we go. All right, as you can see, he's a fan favorite. All right, Joe, you're the operator. You're here. Tell me, what does Joe do? Ooh. Trick question.
It is. I wasn't prepared for that.
Here we go. Here we go.
My brother and I own and operate Capital Vending,
Okay.
second generation company. Been around since 1962, 60th year
So
of business.
family legacy business.
Yes.
Okay, love
Second
this.
generation.
All right. Okay.
Here we are. And we're the operators of the jukebox, the dartboard, and most importantly, the skill games here at Zimby's.
Joe, do you find it interesting that more often than not, when I'm doing these interviews, every single person I interview, it's generally a family business. It's pretty, do we want to say coincidental? I don't know what we want to call it. Maybe it's interesting to think that legacy plays are at stake or at play with the businesses, these small businesses that are a part of your community, a part of the people that I've interviewed, a part of their community, sons, daughters, wives, husbands. How important is it to you to be able to operate and do what it is that you do, knowing the level of connective tissue, community that's goes into the people that you deal with?
It's very important. Capital Vending it's a family name for us, and it's a business that our father started, our parents started. They worked very hard, and it got us to where we are today. And that's a lot. You hear that a lot with a lot of these vending companies because it is multi-generational business. I grew up in the business. This is what I wanted to do. I knew that from a very early age.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's what we have with a lot of companies that are in this industry.
And you've been around for a while, so you've watched the evolution of what it is to be in the vending business and doing the machines and the setups. How does skill games play a part in your business? How much of an impact has skill games had for you and your company?
Skill games have been a very important part of our company. When they were first introduced to us in Pennsylvania, we went with them, we grew with them, and they've made us a stronger company. They've made our customers better locations. They've been able to do things for the community, and it's a great outlet to make us shine in the community and do good things.
Okay, Joe, I got to ask you, Pace-O-Matic, dope company.
Great.
They're my people. What's it been like working with them?
Pace is just an incredible company to work with. Their customer support is great. Their product is great. They are just all around wonderful company. They do great things for the community, and they give us a great product.
It's a great answer. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Well, good.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Now, let's talk about how their involvement, obviously, with PA Skill. How does Pace-O-Matic PA Skill impact the small businesses?
PA Skill, it greatly impacts small businesses. It gives them it gives a lot of small businesses a lifeline to survive. Especially during the pandemic, a lot of businesses we didn't think would survive, but because of the machines, they not only survived, they thrived. They're doing better than they ever have before.
Nice. Now, you know about legislation. Tell me about PA legislation and how that applies to everything that's going on and why we're even talking about this.
Yeah, there's a lot of things you hear from up here at the Capitol. Skill games are bad. Skill games are good. Skill games are good. Skill games are great. We want to be a regulated industry. We want to pay the taxes. We don't want to be this gray area. We want to be a fully regulated market to provide the Commonwealth with the tax dollars that we want to give.
Pretty simple.
That's it.
And that's what it ultimately comes down to.
Yeah. If we're regulated, we clean out all the bad illegals, games, the bad actors, and it's a clean, open market that's taxed and regulated.
I'm glad.
That's what people need to see.
I'm glad you said that. So when you say regulated, so that everybody out there can understand, there are people that actually illegally operate and use machines and try to do certain things, and they're not staying above board, being I guess what would be compliant to how it is that you're supposed to go about handling your business.
Correct.
Okay.
And the machines that they're using aren't the true definition of skill.
Okay.
Pace-O-Matic has the true definition of what a skill machine
So there are
really is.
imposter machines.
Correct.
Okay.
Yes.
And I want to make sure we're clear and we understand that you may be judging a game that's considered to be a skill game that is not a Pace-O-Matic skill game. It's not of quality. It's not regulated. It doesn't have the systems in place
Correct.
to be able to monitor and regulate it the way that a Pace-O-Matic machine would do it.
That is correct.
If I were to ask you, is there something about skill games that maybe people don't know or should know, what would that be?
I think a lot of it is the giving back. A lot of people don't realize how much Pace-O-Matic gives back to the community, and especially in the areas that we operate in.
Mm-hmm.
During the pandemic, we've done food drives at locations where we've given out meals. We did a turkey giveaway. We gave away over 500 turkeys. Donations. We're helping fire companies. We're helping the Bethesda Mission. We're helping the food banks. There's a lot of things that we do to make the community, that we give back to the community.
All right. I'm not going to hold you. Here's my last question.
All right.
Now, we're here at Zimby's. This is one of your locations.
Yep.
Angelo was real, professional. He was buttoned up, and he delivered an amazing interview.
He's a great guy. I learned everything I knew from Angelo. No.
Well, the Angelo I know, we sat at his bar,
Mm-hmm.
and we watched television, and we exchanged plenty of stories. What's the best story you have for Angelo? Is it
Come on, man.
Is it good enough for an interview? Is it appropriate enough?
Angelo is a very, very, very shrewd businessman, believe it or not.
Okay. No, I believe that.
And the one and only time that I got a free meal here was on my 21st birthday.
Okay.
He bought me lunch. And I feel like I owe him to come in here for happy hour a couple times a week ever since then.
That's your best story?
That's it.
He bought you lunch?
He bought me lunch. Probably the only story I can tell here.
That's
all I got.
That's the rated G
that's
story?
All, yeah.
Joe? It's Joe. You are Joe.
Yep.
Joe got a free lunch at 21, y'all. This is Up On Game presents Keeping Pace with Skill. We get free lunches when we
Only
turn
when
21.
you turn 21.
Only when you turn 21. I'll tell you what, I have truly enjoyed this one. PA is near and dear to my heart, obviously for many reasons, but being a Penn Stater, being here in the state capitol, being able to talk to you, being able to talk to Miss Rosenberg, she's pretty cool, passionate lady.
Very passionate.
Miss Lorraine, and Angelo's my guy, his son. It's so communal. People wonder so many times, why get involved? Why do a show keeping pace with skill? Why? Because we need to give Joe a voice. We need to give Lorraine a voice. We need to give Angelo a voice. We need to give the customers and the patrons a voice. There needs to be a voice that people are hearing and they're able to listen to know how important these businesses and skill games are to these small businesses to be able to thrive and to be able to survive and to be able to give back. So I appreciate you taking some time with me, Joe.
Thanks, man.
Until what? How old are you right now?
44.
44?
Yeah.
Okay, Angelo, I'm personally challenging you to give him another free lunch because it's been another 21 years. All right, let's work on that, Angelo. But until then, I'm LaVar Arrington. This is Up On Game presents Keeping Pace with Skill. Till next time, guys.